11 of the walking series. Okay, right, go. 3, 2, 1, go. Welcome to part 11.
So the three of us are basically going to be walking all the way back there. We've already determined the distance. We kind of got a start point sorted out, but we got an idea of where we're going to be going. So it'll just be me, him, and my cameraman. My new cameraman, who will be joining us. Yeah. Right, so the start point is literally just right over here. Now that we've got the start point all sorted, we're basically just gonna begin walking. I don't even know where the midpoint is at this point. That's how far it's become at this point. Again, in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And so begins our longest part yet. You know what? I'm actually hoping that this part is long enough. What are your thoughts?
Well, sooner or later, you're gonna have to walk at least an entire mile, or at least probably even 10 miles someday.
Yeah.
You're just doubling the distance every day. Not every day, but
I mean,
like
it's gonna become impossible at some point. My only hope right now is to basically make sure that I don't come out of this completely drenched because it's raining. I mean, I kind of want this to happen because it makes this more interesting and everything. But I'm just enjoying this forward. I'm filming from my phone right now, so it's becoming really hard to film properly because of all the rain. So I think, yeah, I'm probably gonna have to time to just put my hood up and film like this. But I don't know, it just covers a lot of my face and it narrows my vision.
I tried asking my friends some questions along the way, but unfortunately the wind at this point was getting rather loud. So even though you could basically hear myself, you wouldn't be able to technically hear him speaking through this.
Here we are progressing into the next part of the journey. So right up ahead is a roundabout. So we're basically coming to the end of this road and we're gonna cross over to the roundabout. I mean, usually under normal circumstances, we would just like go around it. But this is a set distance, so I'm walking on the roundabout. It's gonna look really weird, but who cares? Probably we get a good chance to see the view and everything. How much longer do you think we've got left? 2-3 minutes. I love the positivity. It's looking good. Here it is. The next stage of the journey. As I said, we're going to be crossing over and we are going to be going right down there. And obviously behind us is where we started from. We've already travelled quite a bit, which is cool. It's also worth mentioning that this place over here is actually the halfway point, which I haven't been able to actually properly address.
So to give you a brief idea over what's actually going on, I decided to do a brief drawing over the whole map and give you an idea of what we were actually covering. So here we are starting over at our start point and we've progressed over to the roundabout, which is our midpoint. Now we just have to cover the straight road, then leaving for us to progress onto a much larger road, and that is where we can actually conclude our journey.
Not gonna lie, the halfway point took a little bit longer, took a little bit less time than I expected, but maybe we're just walking fast or something. But under this circumstance, we probably would have finished filming, I don't know, like part 10 if we were doing this. But I don't know, it's hard to notice the distance getting longer each time. Yeah, this is going pretty well. I mean, I'm really like the fact that I can enjoy the view a bit more, and I said this in part 10 as well, because I don't know, it's just like being able to go to more places instead of just being stuck in one place all the time. It's a real treat to go through, in my opinion. Yeah. To make things more interesting, we're gonna be switching roads. Thank God I'm wearing dark clothes, otherwise this would probably look a bit more awkward. I want to get to the points where I think I start getting tired or something like that. Hey, what would you say Would you look forward to the parts where you can actually start getting tired from how much you're walking? Yeah. That's cool. Look at this. Just rows and rows of houses. Just to go all the way down through. It's like, I don't know, it's so weird. It's like, how do I even say it? Just constant repetitiveness or something like that. Having to walk through, you don't even know if it's done. It's raining like mad, not like mad right now, but it's raining a decent amount, and I had to literally get cover just to look through the map. That in itself is something. I can't even turn off I can't even stop recording at this point. I can't even stop recording, look!
It only got worse. From around this point onwards, recording had become difficult to the point where the audio was even affected, so any clips from now on would probably be hard to make out anything from what I'm saying.
I am seriously struggling to film right now. Like, my hands are wet and freezing, and my phone is drenched as well, and so am I. What are you doing? I'm keeping this in video, you know. The craziest part is, we had to actually, the rain erased my entire measurement of the whole distance. So now I'm gonna have to guess where it is. So I might actually end up walking further than I actually am. This doesn't look like it's any different than anything probably to you, but it's kind of different.
If you want to do my time too, okay?
Yeah? We're continuing further to the last point. My friend over here is getting a bit too far ahead of himself. Judging by what I've seen on a map, actually, I think the endpoint is somewhere around here. At least I think it is. It's a bit of a weird thing. Yeah, I think we're going a bit too far off. We're going too far off! I think we reached the end point! I think we reached the end point!